Good morning. It's an incredible honor for ACAMS to take part in today's discussions, and we're grateful to be here. Thank you. For those of you who may not be familiar with ACAMS, please allow me a few brief remarks on our mission and why we think that events like this seminar are important, not only to the subject matter experts gathered here today, but also to South Korea and the rest of the world. As a global organization with more than 90,000 members in 180 jurisdictions, ACAMS is committed to providing support to the compliance professionals and law enforcement officials engaged in the fight against financial crime. This is a critical mission for many reasons, but the one I would like to highlight today is perhaps the most important of all. AML saves and protects lives. Financial crime isn't victimless. Criminal syndicates target vulnerable people because they believe the rewards outweigh the risks. In many cases, somewhere along the transactional chain, you'll find someone who has been exploited through no fault of their own, someone whose life has been put in danger or worse. There is, in other words, a greater purpose at work in the AML industry. We have a moral obligation to safeguard one another, whether it be our neighbors or family members or someone we've never met halfway around the world. But to succeed in this mission, it is incumbent upon us to come together. We must share our insights and knowledge and our concerns. Ultimately, we must also look for new ways to collaborate, whether through public-private partnerships targeting specific criminal activity, or in events like this one, which build awareness with key stakeholders. At ACAMS, we recognize that South Korea is increasingly taking a lead role in this fight. The government has been a global leader in the supervision of the crypto asset sector and has taken steps to crack down on corruption. In the private sector, banks and other financial institutions have ramped up their compliance controls to meet emerging threats and evolving regulatory standards. I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the work of Mr. Gun Sob Song, who has served as the ACAMS Country Development Director for Korea since February 2021. Through his efforts, ACAMS has been able to expand its compliance certification testing and membership within Korea over the past 16 months. Since 2021, we offer CAMS exams in Korean. His work has also opened the door to an exciting new initiative for ACAMS, the launch later this year of a new ACAMS chapter in South Korea. This chapter will serve as a platform for training, networking, and information sharing for our new members. More than that, it reflects a long-term commitment by ACAMS and our global network of sister chapters to serve the South Korean AML compliance community in whatever capacity we can. Mr. Song has also been recently recognized by the Financial Services Commission for his decades-long efforts in providing training for AML professionals throughout Korea. In his new role as the president of the Korean Association of Anti-Money Laundering, he will certainly expand upon these accomplishments by proactively supporting the country's AML market. And we look forward to his participation and hopefully the participation of many of you in the ACAMS Seoul Symposium, which will be held in November of this year. Finally, I would like to thank all of you for being here today. To effectively fight financial crime, we must collaborate. But before we can collaborate, we must first communicate. It's said that communication is a two-way street. You must both speak and listen. This seminar is an opportunity to do just that, to learn from one another today and to share what we've learned with others tomorrow. I truly believe that we can make an impact by weakening criminal organizations through strong compliance work and improving the world that we all share. Thank you.